All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, a bit of a dilemma in terms of the race, New Hampshire. So, here's a thing about that. I wasn't able to watch the race itself because church today was a lot longer than usual. So, I wasn't able to watch the whole thing. In fact, I think by the time we got home, what 5 Eastern, about 5 Eastern, or actually later. So I missed the entire race, which actually isn't a first this year. I don't know. Odd number of years for me always feel off. So there are a couple other races this year that I just out full blown miss. It wasn't never intentionally, by the way, because I try to watch every single race when I can. But this one, yeah, it sucks that I missed this because I was actually intrigued to see how things would go in New Hampshire, and when I look at highlights, intriguing stuff did happen. So for starters, talking about Josh Berry, because good lord, this guy, it's funny how he finally got something going in the playoffs after he was eliminated. It's like the racing gods are playing with him. I don't know, like it's really annoying. And it just goes to show that Mamba Smith is a moron for his stupid comment that he made about what was it? I need to find it. It's like something about him saying they don't doesn't reward the best driver. Something about performing at when the pressure's high. Blah blah blah. Like it's like the at the end of the day, this is just I couldn't predict this either. I thought Josh Berry would be cursed for the rest of the playoffs. So the fact that he managed to get runner up against Ryan Blaney is really awesome to see. It shows that Woodborough still had something, just that they were never really able to show it in the round of 16. It sucks. It is what it is. This stupid system, man. Like this system would screw over Brendan Queen in ARCA. I swear. Like, and by the way, I heard Brendan Queen won the race at Salem. I wish I wasn't spoiled on that because I don't know. I wanted to watch the highlights. I still might watch the highlights because ARCA as a whole is still fun to see those guys sling around those Gen 6 cars. Like they make it work. Like there's just something about ARCA. Like it's I don't know, maybe it's the drivers that are in it, but it still intrigues me to see them like this year. Even though the only race I've watched live was the Daytona one, but it is what it is. So, sorry, back to the Cup race. Just had to mention that right quick since ARCA, oddly enough, was today. So, yeah, there's that. Also, okay, right quick before we get back to the Cup Series, shout out Mark Anton Cameron win the 2025 Canada Series Championship. I might make a video on that in itself just to talk about the series and how I thought it went this year. But anyways, now we go back to the Cup Series. So now I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because I saw highlights like an hour ago or whatever. But yeah, essentially it's like this race, man. It was interesting. On the 23-11 side, it sucks that Bo Wallace is like below 26 points below. So after whatever cushion he had after the round of 16 is just gone. But honestly, I think he could climb back up. I forgot what the next race is. I swear if it's Talladega, it might be. Oh no, I have to look. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like I think Bubba, regardless, like I think he still has a shot. Just got to find his groove. And not only that, for any Bubba haters, I gotta mention this really quick. Like Reddick is kind of, I think he's like right above him. He might have improved. I don't know. Point is, like, both Bubba and Reddick having a rough go. I mean, Reddick, for Reddick, it was an uphill battle to begin with in the playoffs because he barely got in the first place because of that stupid system and how it works. Like, man, I gotta look up whether or not Reddick was like top 5 or at least top 10 in the standings, not counting playoffs. I have to look it up. But anyways, what else is there? Because man, I really hate myself for missing that race. Like, cause especially when the stuff that went down. Well, Ty Gibbs or not Ty Gibbs. Actually, yeah, Ty Gibbs. Like, dude got. Oh man, getting wiped out by Hamlin. I actually missed the context on that, but it's kind of funny. It's really funny. I find it that Denny Hamlin wiped out the boss's son, no grandson, sorry, Wiped out the boss's grandson. Wow. I don't know. Ty Gibbs, I gotta be honest. I think Ty's like a month or two older than me, or even younger than me. I don't know. Point is, we're roughly the same age. See him doing what he's doing right now. Like, what on earth? Like, Ty needs to pick it up. Like, I know he's showing flashes here and there, and he's missed the playoffs, obviously, but next year, man, I don't know what the contract's like. I don't know. I feel like Joe's gonna keep Ty in there regardless, but honestly, like, Ty's gotta improve. Really gotta improve, because I never really thought much of Ty, which is interesting. You think like Hamlin would, because you think by now Hamlin would be fatigued. Bell is like Bell's starting to amp it up. Who else? I thought this would be a death nail for Briscoe. I'm not sure if I brought this up in another video. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But I thought him moving to Joe Gibbs would somewhat be a death nail for Briscoe. I didn't think he could perform. But then again, I'm probably confusing it with Martin Truex Jr. fatigue. So I don't know. But yeah, Ty Gibbs, he really needs to up his game, especially when all the other young guys around him seem to be getting somewhere. Like, I'm trying to think of the rookies like after Ty Gibbs, because Ty Gibbs' rookie year is 2023. 2024, what was it? I don't know. I don't remember the rookies from 2024 for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, I'm mad at myself for not thinking. Josh Berry had a rough go, but I think that was a Haas problem. Because, yeah, I think that was a Haas problem on his end. I don't know what other rookies there were in 2024. Harrison Burton. Well, even Harrison. Actually, you know what? Even Harrison Burton Harrison Burton was a 2022 rookie. But, like, even thinking from last year, like, at least Harrison Burton managed to win a race on his way out of Wood Brothers. So, I don't know. I'm thinking low for this, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, Ty Gibbs, he's capable, and he's shown it. He's just got to translate it to wins. Like, he can't, for some reason, it's like in the long runs, he can't seem to, like, actually win or just be up there, like, top five. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of what Ty Gibbs does, especially when, like, again, like, his three teammates have done a lot more. Briscoe's won Pocono. I think, like, and he won Darlington as well. Like, he won again. Like, so Briscoe won again. Like, all his teammates have won multiple races this year. Like, it's kind of sad to see, and I can't stand Ty Gibbs. Like, I'm not sure if I made that clear in other videos, even before the Vent Station videos, but I feel like I made it clear even before I did the Vent Station episodes. I cannot stand the guy and the stuff he's done. But my goodness, if he's gotta perform. I don't know, like that. I'll keep it short. I might make this a rant another time because there's just a lot to say about Ty Gibbs, and I feel like I need to make notes on that just to properly articulate to whoever bothers to listen to my videos as to what is up with Ty Gibbs. I don't know. But anyway, what else? Yeah, Bubba struggled. Reddick did. They're both below cutoff. That wreck. There was a weird one with Brad Keselowski and I think SVG. I found not SVG. Was it Suarez? I don't know. All the Trackhouse guys except for Chastain got into trouble. Like, what the what? I think. Okay, no. Wait, I remember. Yeah, SVG and Keselowski out of two. And oh my gosh, Kyle Busch ain't collected. I'm gonna have to do another stop motion bad seasons video. I might have to bring that back. And I gotta find whatever Kyle Busch ones. Whatever Kyle Busch stop motion bad seasons videos. I gotta bring the trend back. I was gonna let it go. I wanted to be easy on him, but him missing the playoffs and just him being far off the mark as he is, I feel like I gotta do it. It's like an itch now. I gotta do another stop motion bad seasons video because Kyle Busch is absolutely sucking right now. Yeah, I said the thing. What else? Oh man. So yeah, Ryan Blaney won. I was gonna say, I really hope he wins the title this year. Like, Penske, it's really weird how things feel at Penske because it feels like things are down, oddly enough. But at the same time, they're still like kind of winning. Had to count Josh Berry since Wood Brothers is in alliance with Penske. So even though it's just a one win, but he got runner up today. So I don't know. Like this, at least as we're recording this, it's still Sunday. But yeah, this season overall, I gotta be honest. I might as well say this now. This season overall has felt weird. It's felt tiring because I don't know, the whole thing with the playoffs is reared its ugly head again with how frustrating it is to see certain guys make it in, but like points wise, it's just a waste of time, you know. Josh Berry, even if he like wound up missing around the 12 anyway, it just sucks to see that he never actually got a shot. Austin Dillon, everyone knew. SVG needed to have at least a couple top 20 finishes in the round of 16 to have any shot because certain playoff drivers were struggling. And then Alex Bowman, just off a year, just more fuel to the fire as to how people are with him. But honestly, stats wise, Bowman, no. It feels odd with Bowman. I don't know. Like, I know the other Hendrick guys have been, put their weight, but like, I don't know. I feel like Hendrick's set for a while. So, yeah, this was, at least based off highlights, an interesting race. I'm going to have to have the full race replay in the background at some point just to see what exactly was going on with everyone. But yeah, Cody Ware moment. He failed to wipe out Austin Dillon. Which, oh boy, that's rough, man. At least wipe him out. Like, come on. At least succeed. Even if it looks childish and immature to just wipe out a guy like that, can you at least actually be able to do it, Cody? Please. Like, come on, Cody. I'm like one of your few fans. Can you, like, please? Oh man, especially when I see certain guys just dumping on him all the time, which at this point it's like, yeah, I guess, but honestly, and I heard Rick Ware sold the charter. Oh, Jesus Christ. That sucks to hear, man, because that's probably the end of Cody Ware of having any hope of getting anywhere. I don't know. I mean, it's Rick Ware, so it's going to be a stretch anyway, but still. It's just the charter situation. You know what? Actually, you know what? I need to do a full overview at the end of the year. Someone just remind me later. Like, when the year is over, I'll give the season like a week. Like the season end, like, so like once the season ends, I'll give it a week before I actually, put up like a full season review of like just stuff that went, not full season, but like just basically just pros and cons, an entire pros and cons list essentially of what was going on throughout the year, how I felt about it, and the rest of the stupidity, because some of the stupidity within NASCAR, it never ends the way I see it. Some of the stuff, the charter situation, like, gosh, I gotta watch Brock Beard's Rise of the Field Fillers again. It's a great watch. Reminds me of the good old days, even though I was technically only 2 years old in 2004. But anyways, yeah, not much else to say. I'm clearly padding out. So, yeah, I guess that is it for this episode.